Hi there folks, you join me on a very chilly day at White Craze Golf Club, and in my hands I have the brand new Cobra King F9 SPEEDBACK driver. Now in this video I'll run through the technology that's packed in to this driver head along with the fairwoods and the hybrids, and I'll also give you my initial impressions, let you know who this driver is going to be suited to, what the performance benefits are and what you can expect to see with it. Cobra says that this driver effectively marries up a low CG with efficient aerodynamics to deliver plenty of distance, a lot of club head speed, a lot of ball speed, and also a lot of forgiveness. First off though, before we dive into the technology, if you're new to the Bunkered YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button below, give us a thumbs up if you enjoy this video, and if you have any questions about any of these King F9 products, just leave them in the comments and I'll answer them for you. First off, we'll get started with the technology in this driver head. The key tech talking point is of course new SPEEDBACK technology. Now, when designing a driver, manufacturers, if they're going for an aerodynamic club head shape, would often have to sacrifice that for a low CG. Likewise, if they went for a low CG, that would come at the expense of efficient aerodynamics. Cobra say the F9 doesn't compromise, you're getting the best of both worlds, but how have they managed to achieve this? Well, they've rounded off the leading edges of the driver to help improve the aerodynamics, and they've also included their Aero360 technology from last year, so we've got the trips on the crown and also on the sole to help improve those aerodynamics. We also have the power ridges here on the carbon crown to once again improve those aerodynamics, and the whole club head has just been designed with that in mind, to get you plenty of club head speed. Now, if I tilt the club this way, you'll see that we've got a lot of weight low and back in this black section. This is the SPEEDBACK shape. This is where the club head gets its low and deep CG. So what does combining these two things mean? Well, the low CG is going to give you high launch, low spin off the club face, and also give you a lot of forgiveness. It's also going to maximise the transfer of energy to the golf ball, so giving you more ball speed. Those improved aerodynamics just going to give you free club head speed, so more speed equals more distance. That's really what this technology has been designed to achieve. Carrying on from last year, we've got the Cnc Milled Face. Now this face is 3% thinner and 10% lighter, and what that equates to is free weight that can be moved into that back section, but also a hotter club face to deliver more ball speed and more distance. We also have Cobra's E9 technology here. You can expect a lot of forgiveness across the face, and they've also jigged the roll and bulge curvatures to again improve the forgiveness across this entire face and retain great ball speed and also the spin you're looking for. We also have a new carbon fibre wrap crown. Now this is about 12% larger, and that saves about 10 grams of weight when compared to a standard titanium crown. Again, that weight that's been freed up and moved back into the SPEEDBACK shape. We also have the adjustability. We've got the adjustable loft sleeve, the MyFly 8 technology with smart pad, and then we have the two movable weights here. So we've got the 14 gram and the 2 gram. I've got the 14 gram in the forward section to drop the spin rates, to give me a slightly lower launch. If you put that weight in the back section, that'll give you a bit more forgiveness, a bit of a higher launch, and a little bit more spin. Another standout feature is of course the new cosmetics. Ricky Fowler described it as all business on top and a party on the bottom. So you've got that black carbon fibre crown that looks sleek, that looks very nice down at address. But on the bottom we've got this yellow section. It's unabashedly Cobra. It's out there, it's a little bit loud, but it's subtle enough that I think a lot of you are going to like the look of this driver. We also have the sort of red trim with that weight there, and also towards the club face. If yellow isn't your thing, however, they also have a white option, so that's worth checking out if you'd rather go for that. But I think this is a great looking driver. I really like that yellow and black marrying up nicely. You know, down behind the ball it looks fantastic, but when you pull the thing out the bag, you know it's a Cobra driver. It's out there a little bit and it just looks fantastic. So that's the technology, but what about the performance? Well, having played with the King F9 a few times now, it's the forgiveness that stands out most. Having that low deep CG, that SPEEDBACK shape, meant that regardless of my mishits, this thing was very accurate, retaining good speed and a good ball flight, even missing out of the heel, out of the toe, or low and high on the face. In terms of the speed, I was getting good distance, you know, a nice high launch thanks to that low CG, and yeah, it was going a long way. It was maybe spinning just a little bit too much for me, but that's largely down to the shaft that I have in it. But certainly, standout thing for me was that forgiveness. We're going to pit the F9 up against its predecessor, the King F8, so if you want to know more about the performance and my thoughts, you can go and check that video out, but now we'll head on to the fairwoods. Like the driver, we have this new SPEEDBACK shape. Now I've got the tour model here, but as you can see in the stand, we've got a low deep centre of gravity created through that tungsten weight in the back section. With the Tour model, it's placed further forward to reduce your spin rates. But that low deep CG, like the driver, just going to give you high launch, low spin for maximum distance, and lots of forgiveness. Also, for the first time in Cobra's fairway woods, we have the Cnc Milled Face. So that's just, again, tighter manufacturing tolerances mean that this face is thinner and lighter to give you more ball speed across the entire face. We also have the aero trips on the crown here. We've got a very aerodynamic shape. We have the carbon crown to free up weight that's then moved back and low in the club head. And of course, the thing that for me makes the Cobra fairway woods over the last few years so great is the baffler dual rail technology. Now, this technology just means that these clubs are so versatile, regardless of where you find yourself hitting your fairway woods. It just allows the club to get through the turf, to glide easily, and it just makes them so versatile. The rails are progressive, so I've got the 3/4 model here, so they're quite shallow, but as you go into the higher lofted fairways and also into the hybrids, the rails get progressively steeper, just to help that club head to get out of the turf again, to help it bounce out. So we've got the Cnc Milled Face. That's the big tech talking point, along with the SPEEDBACK technology, but for me, it's those baffler rails that make these club heads such a joy to play with. We also have the adjustability and the loft sleeve here, the MyFly 8 technology. And yeah, just, you know, fantastic looking club heads that are going to deliver that low CG, lots of forgiveness and lots of speed. It's pretty much the same story with the hybrids. As I say, you know, you've got those taller, steeper rails, and then we've got that SPEEDBACK shape with the tungsten weight. The only differences are we don't have the adjustability in the hosel, we don't have the carbon crown, and we don't have that Cnc Milled Face, but you can still expect lots of ball speed and lots of distance thanks to the improved aerodynamics and also that low deep CG. Again, these clubs are incredibly versatile. That baffler dual rail tech just making them a real joy to play with from the tee, from the rough, out of bunkers, out of the fairway, everything. Wherever you find yourself hitting a hybrid, these things are so easy to hit and so easy to get up in the air. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned is Cobra Kinect technology. It comes as standard in all of the F9 products, powered by Arcos. It just allows you to track your game and improve your golf by knowing more about what you're doing out in the golf course. So embedded in the end of each grip, it comes with every single product in the King F9 range. So hopefully this video has given you a little bit more of an insight into the technology that's gone into the King F9 range. That SPEEDBACK technology means that these club heads are going to be suited to just about any golfer, regardless of what you're looking for from your metalwoods. These drivers, fairways and hybrids are going to deliver plenty of distance and plenty of forgiveness, so well worth checking them out for yourself. And as I said earlier, we're going to compare the King F9 driver with the F8, so check that video out and see how the two models stacked up against one another. So thank you very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the King F9 range, just leave them in the comments and I'll answer them for you. And thank you for watching.